A man was getting beaten by police on the street. He just gave the officers a cold stare, then pulled out his ID. But instead of checking it, the cops wanted to search his backpack too. The man lifted his shirt, revealing a military knife, which startled the officers into drawing their weapons and warning him. He explained he had a permit to carry it, but they confiscated the blade anyway and tried to arrest him. When the police pulled out their batons to beat him, the man dodged every single strike. It wasn't until they drew their guns that he finally stopped resisting. Nick found himself locked up in a cell. The sergeant pulled out a taser and shocked him all over his body, but Nick kept fighting back. He headbutted the sergeant hard. Right then, another officer burst into the room and restrained him. After the sergeant finally checked Nick's ID and discovered he was a veteran, he immediately ordered his release. But just as Nick was leaving the office, a young woman walked in. Nick, who had stepped outside, realized he'd forgotten his ID and went back to get it. That's when he saw the police chief about to intimidate the girl. The chief ordered Nick to leave, but seeing the fear and panic written all over her face, Nick decided he'd had enough. As the chief slowly approached her, Nick knocked him out cold with one punch. He grabbed an ashtray as a weapon and yanked the phone cord out of the wall. Nick led the girl out of the office. When another officer was about to enter the chief's office, Nick caught him off guard and knocked him unconscious with the ashtray. He then wrapped the phone cord around his hands and slowly walked into the main hall. Nick quickly disassembled the firearms and was about to leave with the girl when they accidentally ran into the captain and his men. Nick pushed the girl out of the room took down all three officers again, then rapidly dismantled a pistol. Just then, another cop emerged. Seeing the chaos in the hall, he pulled out his baton while Nick shielded the girl behind him. The officer charged forward aggressively. Just like that, every cop in the station had been defeated. The two of them escaped up the stairs and happened to encounter the deputy chief. The officers on the stairway quickly rushed over to help, but they got beaten even worse. Nick knocked them down one by one, then escaped the police station with the girl. The cops outside had no idea what had just happened. Nick casually asked them for a cigarette, then calmly walked away with the girl.